Maggie-Neato here. I'm with the Comic Book Syndicate, and we are reviewing Dark Knight Rises just for you. How does The Dark Knight Rises compare to The Dark Knight?
I think this one was maybe a little bit more slow-moving compared to The Dark Knight.
Oh, I don't know how to explain it. The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight was epic in story. The Dark Knight Rises was epic in scope.
I'd say it was decent.
The third movie refers back to the first movie in several ways, and we actually get sort of a couple twist endings that went beyond, I think, anything anyone's imagination could have. It was a satisfying conclusion to the Dark Knight trilogy.
No, absolutely not. Not
wasn't.
the way. Not to me. Not the
Okay.
way that they left it.
If I had to nitpick about anything, is it felt a little bit murky at the beginning of the movie. There seemed to be a lot of things going on at once, and I didn't really think it flowed, just not as well as I wanted it to, and I wanted it to make sense of more than I was able to at the time.
Broad daylight. Everything about Batman in this movie was broad daylight, and actually added to it because you could see his suit and he actually looked really cool.
You can see how it's a logical conclusion when you sort of wrapped up each character arc, but you can see how it could potentially branch out into more. Not that I want it to, because if Christopher Nolan's not behind it, I'm not going to watch a second of it.
Anne Hathaway as Catwoman. What did you think, Kev?
I thought she did a great job. I thought it was convincing. She showed the intelligence of the Catwoman I've read in the comics. The outfit was amazing.
Initially, when they said Anne Hathaway was going to be Catwoman, I thought, but she's always like playing the part of like a good girl,
Yeah, exactly.
kind of like.
Yeah, that's true too.
She doesn't have the sexiness that Julie Newmar did.
She is definitely no Eartha Kitt, but I really did enjoy Anne Hathaway.
Who did you like better, Michelle Pfeiffer or Julie?
Anne Hathaway.
Really? Yeah? She was sexy? You thought she was sexy?
No.
Okay.
That's the thing, is that like at no point in that movie did she use her body to get what she needed.
She got what she needed out of me.
She must have a corset or something underneath that cat suit because
Impossibly
it is
tiny.
so hourglass.
And I'm not, lady humps in that woman.
She's got some good lady curves.
Yeah.
And what did you think of Tom Hardy as Bane? How did he compare to Joker?
Well, I thought he did a great job as Bane. Actually, I liked his portrayal of Bane. I liked the way that Bane was portrayed in the movie overall compared to the comics. And compared to the Joker, it was up there. I still enjoyed the Joker a little bit more.
He was okay. He just lacked a lot of flair. Guy was all muscle.
Tom Hardy has created a new villain that doesn't remind me of anyone else. His accent is so strange, his delivery is so strange, and his swagger, and his stance with his hands on
his kingly stance.
Not as good, but yes,
No?
I still thought it was pretty good.
Overall, I just liked the way that he showed a lot more intelligence compared to the comics. He was a lot more interesting.
Yeah, I completely agree with the intelligence factor. They did really make him intelligent in this movie. He wasn't just a beefhead, which was cool because, like they portrayed him in the other Batman movie, was just burn, burn.
Oh, he was different. He wasn't trying to trump him in the same ways.
Okay.
So in that way, he was appropriate.
When Bane and Batman find each other in the crowd of police, it reminded me of Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant in the Battle Royal, finding each other amongst the sea of other wrestlers. That's exactly what this was. And then when they finally confront each other, was that not the most satisfying fist fight you've ever seen in a movie?
It really was. But even the previous fight scene with Bane and Batman was absolutely stunning. I was just at the edge of my seat the whole way through, and it was beautiful.
Somehow the mask is like sort of comical. I fear that it's cutting off circulation more than I'm actually scared for my life.
Even with the voice box thing, I still found him to be incredibly freaky.
With Bane's voice, at first, it did take getting used to.
Yeah.
Because it didn't seem to fit his physique. It almost, if you were to take the voice separately, you would expect to sit down to tea with him.
Every single time he appeared on screen, shudders up my spine.
So this is the second time in 24 hours you've seen it.
Yes, it is.
Do you have anything to say about it?
Yes, I
how
do
was-
actually. I got it right here. I'm gonna start here with the theme of the film.
Well, it seems to have pulled through as a movie.
Yeah.
But as for the comic book fans, do you think they'll be satisfied?
I think so. I mean, I was satisfied with it for sure as a comic book reader and a fan because it was interesting how they pulled the bit of the origin of Bane, bringing Bane in. So they introduced him like in the comics, but I thought they did a much better job with it here in the movie. And Christopher Nolan taking those kind of themes from the comics and kind of merging them together. So I really liked how they did it. So I think comic book fans will definitely enjoy it.
It's kind of like an Aristotelian idea.
Where's the trigger? Where's the trigger?
I just want to make this
Tell me where the trigger is.
I just want to make this one.
Where's the trigger?
So I will go as far as to say that he has created the best Batman.
And you know what? Even if this is the second best Batman film, that makes it about better than every other superhero movie of the past 15 years.
Oh, I agree 100%. 100%.
So in Aristotle's Poetics, he does talk about the sort of proper way to...
What do you want from me?
Famous Tom Hardy? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Ready?
I don't think I can do it.
Okay, no problem. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night, okay?
It's okay, everybody.
I guess this movie's okay if you like something that's so fake.
Sorry. I just cracked. That's not a bat's noise. Okay, wait.
When Gotham is in ashes, you will have my permission to die.
We're here to review Dark Knight Rises.
Where's the trigger?